In the strategic waters off the coast of Port Sudan, the USS Lewis B Puller, an Expeditionary Sea Base, ESB, cuts a formidable figure. It's a relatively new addition to the U.S. Navy, launched in 2015 and named in honor of Lieutenant General Lewis Burwell Chesty Puller, the most decorated Marine in American history. Aboard the USS Puller, the atmosphere is one of controlled urgency. The Special Forces, elite SEAL teams, are on high alert, ready to deploy at a moment's notice. Their mission is critical: to evacuate U.S. Embassy personnel from Khartoum, the capital of South Sudan, now engulfed in the chaos of a military coup. As the SEAL teams prepare, 3 Chinook helicopters are already en route, flying low over the challenging terrain of the Ethiopian-Sudanese border. This region, steeped in history and often a nexus of geopolitical tensions, now serves as the backdrop for a daring rescue operation. The Red Sea has been a critical maritime route for centuries, a bridge between civilizations and a strategic focus during World War II. The British Royal Navy, recognizing its importance, established a strong presence in the region to protect Allied shipping routes against Axis powers. Unlike traditional warships, the ESB is designed for flexibility and multi-purpose roles, combining elements of an aircraft carrier, a command center, and a floating military base. With a flight deck capable of handling a variety of aircraft and a well-equipped command center, the Puller can coordinate complex operations like the one unfolding in Khartoum. Similar with the historical precedent of the Berlin airlift in 1948-1949, another logistical and humanitarian challenge where air power played a crucial role in navigating a politically charged environment. Their journey is fraught with danger, highlighting the skills and bravery required for such a mission. With precision and courage, the SEAL teams secure the embassy personnel, while the Puller, ever vigilant, stands ready to provide support and a safe haven. The mission's success is a testament not only to the bravery of the SEAL teams and the crew of the USS Puller, but also to the strategic importance of such expeditionary sea bases in modern warfare. The operation echoes the historical significance of naval power in protecting national interests and maintaining global stability. In the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean, where the strategic dynamics of global power play out, the USS Lewis B Puller represents a significant evolution in naval warfare. Designed to bridge a critical gap in America's military capabilities, the Puller is more than a ship. It's a floating testament to the changing nature of war and logistics. Unlike the relatively contained northern European plains, a key battleground during the Cold War, the Pacific Ocean covers 1/3 of Earth's surface. Here, logistics becomes a mammoth task, with distances dwarfing those in Europe. The Puller was conceived as a solution to these challenges. Its role is akin to the historic pivot from the traditional battlefields of Europe to the dispersed islands and vast ocean stretches of the Pacific. The ship reflects the strategic shift from the Fulda Gap in Germany to the Malacca Strait in Southeast Asia, from the defenses against the Soviet Union in West Germany to the forward positions in South Korea and Taiwan. When the United States prepared for a potential land war in Europe against the Soviet Union, the logistics of that time were focused on a network of bases and highways, stretching from Italy to Germany, designed for rapid troop movements and supply chains across the flat terrains of Central Europe. In contrast, the Pacific theater presents a radically different challenge. The vast distances between American bases and potential conflict zones necessitate a mobile, flexible approach. The Puller, with its ability to act as a mobile sea base, fills this crucial need. It's a floating platform that can support a wide range of military operations, from humanitarian aid to combat missions, without the need for a fixed base. Its design is a marvel of modern naval engineering, allowing for quick deployment of forces, whether they are special operations units, helicopters, or drones. The ship's ability to act as a launching pad for various missions underlines the U.S.'s commitment to maintaining a robust presence in the Pacific. The story also explores current geopolitical tensions in the Pacific, such as the rising influence of China, the importance of Taiwan and the Korean Peninsula, and the strategic significance of the South China Sea. The Puller's presence in these waters is not just a symbol of military might, but also a tool of diplomacy and deterrence. The USS Lewis B Puller, as a harbinger of this future, showcases how the U.S. Navy is adapting to the realities of modern conflicts, where flexibility, rapid response, and sustained presence in far-flung waters are crucial. In the vastness of the Pacific Ocean, a chess game of global proportions plays out. At the heart of this strategic expanse are the United States military bases, a network spanning thousands of miles and serving as pivotal points in America's defense and power projection. These bases fall into three primary categories, each reflecting a different aspect of U.S. military strategy in the region. First, the Allied bases. In nations like Japan, South Korea, and the Philippines, U.S. bases stand as symbols of enduring alliances. Post-World War II, these bases were established to counter the spread of communism and have since evolved into crucial bulwarks against regional threats and a means to support allies. For instance, bases in Japan like Yokosuka and Okinawa have been central to U.S. presence in East Asia since the end of World War II and throughout the Korean and Vietnam Wars. Second, the U.S. island bases. In the midst of the Pacific, islands like Hawaii and Guam serve as American strongholds. Pearl Harbor in Hawaii, a name forever etched in history due to the 1941 Japanese attack, is now a major hub for the U.S. Pacific Fleet. Guam, often referred to as the tip of the spear, plays a vital role, particularly as tensions in the South China Sea and Korean Peninsula escalate. Third, the mainland bases. On the continental United States, bases like those in California and Washington State provide the strategic depth and support for operations across the Pacific. The Pacific's sheer scale poses unique logistical challenges, often referred to as the tyranny of distance. To effectively project and sustain military power across this theater, the U.S. has had to innovate. This necessity leads to a groundbreaking solution, the Expeditionary Sea Base, ESB. The ESB, a concept born out of necessity, represents a significant shift in naval capabilities. Unlike traditional combat or supply vessels, ESBs are akin to floating military bases, combining the tactical advantages of aircraft carriers and the logistical capabilities of amphibious vessels. The story of the ESB begins with the Alaska-class tanker, a class of vessel known for its robustness and capacity. The transformation of these tankers into ESBs involved removing their midsections, integrating a parking garage-like structure, and installing a flight deck, effectively converting them into sea-based logistical hubs. The USS Lewis B Puller deployment in the Pacific has been instrumental in enhancing the U.S. Navy's ability to conduct a wide range of missions, from humanitarian aid to combat support, without the need for land-based infrastructure. As the sun sets over the Pacific, the USS Lewis B Pooler, alongside its sister ESBs, stands ready, a guardian in the blue vastness, symbolizing the United States' enduring commitment to peace and stability in the region.